All right, so we've all seen bash bars, you know, drift cars, stance cars, and you've probably wondered, like, why should you run a bash bar on your drift car? This is basically a way to keep the car driving. If you have a little tap, I don't think that will affect the bash bar that much. You can probably just bang it out with a hammer. If you have a harder collision, it's meant to collapse so you don't damage your intercooler, your radiator, and all that extra stuff, because that's gonna stop the car from driving. We're at the famous AutoZone. Picked up the bolts I need. I need flange nuts now. This is stop 1 of 5 billion. Just left Home Depot. This is what we're gonna use. This is enamel, gloss black enamel. That's what we're gonna paint it with. And some sandpaper, because we gotta get rid of the rust that's already on it. There's not a lot, but obviously it's raw steel, so there's some rust. All right, so I just finished that Broward bolt, and the dude gave me the 4 nuts that I needed for free. So I hope that guy someday finds a S14 for less than $10,000, because that's so freaking awesome. Hopefully I don't have to do another day of postponing this video because sunny, not sunny. All right, so there's like a million bash bars you can buy for your car. Street Faction, I think, is the most popular. I've heard Fab 5, Limitless Auto. There's a bunch of freaking, like, there's a ton of fab companies that make bash bars. Mine, this is the Enjuku Racing bash bar. They just call it ER spec. This is basically the most basic form of a bash bar. Raw, unpainted, single bash bar. You can get dual bash bars, you can get jack point, you can get it powder coated, all that extra stuff. I just got the most basic one. This actually got here in 2 days. You guys already know I say it all the time, Enjuku Racing has the best shipping times on the planet. They put their logo here, as you can see. You can already see some surface rust. And if I leave this obviously in the front of the car, it's gonna start rusting. I don't feel like dealing with that or looking at a rusted bash bar. So we are gonna spray paint it, which if I can sand this down and spray paint it and get it done before it starts raining, that'd be awesome. This is a race against the clock. This is the weather right now. This is what we're using, high performance enamel, gloss black. We're gonna try and get this whole thing done as soon as we can before the drops start coming down. I gotta stop talking. Let's do this. It looks pretty good, so I'm gonna throw it in the garage now so the rain is not coming to the screen and getting on it, because it already has some raindrops, unfortunately, but big deal. Bro, that was a mission, man. All right, before you like judge my paint and all that, the only reason I painted it is to stop it from rusting. Like, I didn't actually want to paint it a color and have it look good and stuff. I just wanted to spray something on it so it didn't get covered in rust. My fuse and relay panel is steel, and that thing is covered in rust. And obviously, like, I wasn't gonna paint that, but at the same time, I didn't want that to happen on the front. This is it. It looks nice. It looks really clean and black. And I'm just surprised that the paint actually looks so good. To install your bash bar, you just need 2 of these nuts and 2 bolts. Pretty much every bash bar, if you have an S14, Zenki, Kuki, it doesn't matter. S14 bash bar, you need 2 nuts and you need 2 bolts. And the thread pitch is M10 by 1.25. It's got this nice, not super glossy, but somewhat glossy black finish. It's not matte black, it's gloss black. It looks good, right?
Are you serious, my brother?
So right here, I have it sanded down. This is my fan ground for my dual electric fans. I just took this off so we're able to slide the bash bar on. And I'm pretty sure there's still clearance for me to put this back on after the bash bar's on. But for now, we're just gonna leave it off until we get it on.
Round 2.
looks sick. What the freak? This is crazy. Bro, oh my God. This looks cool. It doesn't stick out too far. It sits right under the headlights. This is so perfect, man. It sits at a really, really good height. I need these two and these two. Oh, that fan ground is just covered up. I don't think my fan ground is able to be used anymore, bro. That's a real bummer, man. Hey, your boy's finally fitted with a bash. Come on. So we found the ground, we found the bolt. I need to make sure that this ground's actually good. So you hear how it's in and out like that? That means that I need to sand it down because the ground, obviously, like the metal is not uniform. Trying to get the best ground possible here. So basically, if that ground is bad or it has a lot of resistance, it's gonna pop the fan fuses. These are the two inline fuse holders that protect our fan, and then have the fuses inside. These would pop if it's a bad connection. Now, it's actually getting cold in here. This is crazy. So the bash bar looks good. I like it in black, it blends in a lot more. And the paint does not look bad at all. The paint actually looks really good for a spray can. Like really like no prep, honestly, and Russian. I need to get some spacers in the rear. My rear fitment is not the best. I didn't tell you guys this, but the front tubs, rear tubs, windows are kind of fine. I need to put on wipers, like a bunch of other stuff to seal it up so it can rain drive, because right now it's raining every day and I want to drive and I can't, so. Race car issues. By the way, my AFRs are fixed now. I don't know what happened the first time. I think the car was tweaking out because I was messing with the timing so much and it just didn't know what to do with the ECU. AFRs were good, sitting at around 14. Cold start, it was like around 11 or 12, which I think is normal for cold start for the AFRs to be a little bit higher. No smoke at all in the back, AFRs were good, so I think the car just needed time to kind of like calm down from all the timing adjustment I was doing. I know you guys are waiting for a shakedown, but I mean, it's raining every day. And like I mentioned, I need to seal up the back, I gotta seal up the front. My air filter will get soaked. This is my air filter, and this is the ground. So I can't really rain drive, or rain drift for that matter, with the tubs like this. Recently, it's just been raining like crazy. I don't even know why. Look, here it comes. Now that the bash bar is installed, if you stayed and watched this far into the video, I'm not gonna give too many details, but I'm gonna tell you the reason why I bought the bash bar. I got it so I can mount my bumper, because this big box that you've seen in all my videos is a full Origin AERO stylish line kit. I've had this for almost maybe 8 or 9 months now, just waiting. If you want to see more, or you want to see the full build from start to finish, it's all on my channel, it's all documented. So make sure you subscribe to see the rest of the build as we continue forward with the S14. Leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
so fucking sexy, you